everybody, I'm here to do another reading. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to start off with a quick prayer and we'll get right into it. O cosmic divinity of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our beings and carve out within us a space where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission, so that we bear fruit in accordance with our desires. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and to share what each being needs to grow and to flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us, as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Excuse me. Do not let us be seduced by that which will divert us from our true purpose and illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. For you are the ground, the fruitful vision, the birth, the power, and fulfillment, as all are gathered and made whole once again. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Oh, stop it. You're fine, Riley. You've been fed, you've been out, you've been petted, you've been given attention, you've had your TREATs. Do not start whining just because I turned on the camera and started talking. I know you're tired and you want to sleep. I know. But I was called to do this and that's what I'm going to do. Don't. She does not like it when I get up and start talking while she's trying to sleep. So if she whines a little during this video, my apologies. Okay. So today I'm going to do a reading on this Succubus, Incubus energy that I have been dealing with in my dreams lately. Riley, no. You're fine. I know you're not happy, but you're not going to die. I'll be back to bed in a minute. Just relax. Lord Almighty. Okay, so we're going to pull all these cards. I think we're probably going to work with not these ones though, because this is actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I will probably pull some angel cards from this. Definitely going to use the tarot oracle deck. Definitely going to pull some mood cards and some chosen one cards. Yes, dear, I'm not eating. I'm sitting at my desk, but I am not eating. There is no food here for you, okay? You quiet, you lie down. She is super annoyed with me right now. It's very late at night, and she wants to be in bed. She is not happy that I'm awake and talking. Stop. I don't know if you guys can hear her. My apologies if you can. Okay, so we're going to start off with overall mood. So, angels, ancestors, and spirits of the highest white light are here for my highest good. Please guide my reading, my thoughts, and my sight, so my messages find all who need them tonight. Let the messages guide them to do what is right, and block anything that is not of the light. In the name of Yahuwah, I pray. It is done, it is done, it is done. Okay, ancestors, spirits, and guides of the highest white light. I am doing a reading on this Succubus, Incubus energy that has been permeating my dream state lately. I would like to know some more about that, okay? So can we get an overall mood, overall themes here? Riley, no, do not. Riley, go lie down. Don't. Okay, anything at all that you have to say with these cards? I don't think Spirit wants me to pull these. Oh, wait, maybe. That's a lot of cards, but we shall see. We have luck. We have protection in the reverse, confidence in the reverse, joy in the upright, and sincerity in the reverse. Okay. So we have two very different energies here. We have someone who is not protected, not confident, and not sincere. Okay, so we have a liar who lacks confidence and protection. A liar who lacks those are the overall energies I'm going to be touching on today. Oops. Knocked that over. Whoopsie doodles. Okie dokie pokey. Alright, those stay. You know what? I'm just gonna, I feel like these ones are kind of wobbly, so I'm just gonna do that. Stick that one there, like that. These ones do better, I think, with one card at a time, so I gotta get some more card holders, but anyway. You get the general idea. Okay. I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna move these like so. And then I can, the rocks in front of me from falling. There we go, that works. Good enough, okay. Alrighty then, so. Now, because we are dealing with succubus, incubus energy, and this often has to do with let me say negative forms of witchcraft, I am going to pull out the Chosen Ones deck because this type of stuff usually happens to targeted individuals, and it's usually chosen ones. So let's see what Spirit has to say about this. Okay, do you guys have anything to say about this succubus incubus energy, please, Spirit? Anything to say about this succubus incubus energy, please, Spirit? Okay, dream messages. Yep, it's psychic attacks. That's exactly what that is. So yeah, dark night of the soul, purge, Reiki powers, enemies, angels are protecting you. Oh, yeah, sorry. We've got two different energies here. Dark night of the soul, and angels are protecting you, dream measures, psychic attacks. These two came out in reverse. Now, I don't normally take these cards in reverse, but I feel like because we have protection in reverse over here, that might be confirmation that these people are not protected. Okay, and these psychic attacks, they may be doing them, but they're not working. I feel like you are being, someone is being psychically attacked, but these attacks are not working. Okay? So, I'm actually just going to flip these and put them over here, because I feel like that's where they belong. Now, someone who has Reiki powers or shaman, someone who heals energy, right? So an energy healer. And someone who gets prophetic dreams is the target of these psychic attacks by these enemies who are going through a dark night of the soul. Now, dark night of the soul isn't necessarily a bad thing. A dark night of the soul is simply introspection, okay? So it's looking into yourself and seeing and acknowledging that which you don't want to acknowledge. You know what I mean? So it's like looking inward and going, what is it that I don't like about myself? What is it that needs to be changed? And people don't like doing that because it doesn't feel good to admit that you're not perfect. You know what I mean? But it's necessary, and it's a part of the growth process. You know, we all have to do it. I've done it, God knows. Okay. So we have Pluto, we have Lilith, we have Pluto, we have 9th house, We have 7th house and we have Mercury. Now, what might be happening in regards to this dark night of the soul energy is these people might be getting forced to do this, okay? So because of what they're doing to someone else, they're going to have to now go through this process of looking into themselves and seeing what it is that they don't like about themselves and fixing it. And the reason that they're going to be forced to do it, most likely and usually, is because they're going to get called out for it in some form or fashion, okay? So they're really going to not have a choice. So that's my assumption. We'll see if we get any confirmation on that in a bit. Let me just get out my... Okay, so we have the 7th house, the 9th house, Lilith, Mercury, and Pluto. 7th house, the 9th house. Where's the 7th house is 76. 9th house is 78. 76 and 78. Okay, the 7th house. The 7th house is about evaluating your behavior. What did I just say? Is about evaluating your behaviors and your desires in all your relationships, intimate or otherwise. Are you holding on to old friends or that you have outgrown? Maybe a work partnership has shifted into something more. As we evolve and change, so do our relationships. Defining clear-cut boundaries doesn't make you a bad person. The 7th house in a reading can also indicate that it is time to expand your social circle. Joining a club or team is a great way to meet new people that you wouldn't otherwise. We all have valuable things to learn from one another, and you never know, you could find exactly what you are looking for. So we have keywords: balance, evaluate, shifts, love, relationships, friendships, desire, and behavior. Okay. Evaluating your behaviors and desires. So yeah, someone is going to be forced to evaluate their behaviors, their desires, and the people around them. Okay? So someone may not be believing that the people around them aren't good for them or something like that, and they're going to find out. Okay? Something's going to happen to force them to do this. 9th house. Okay, as the house of knowledge, this card is letting you know that it is the right time to look outside of your comfort zone and explore new subjects. What have you always been interested in learning, but were too afraid to explore because you didn't think it was appropriate? A book can transport you anywhere in the world. These days, even an app on your phone can teach you a new language. So stop putting off learning the things you want to know. Maybe you have a special skill or interesting viewpoint that can help others. Knowledge isn't relegated to a simple person or idea. We continuously take old ideas and build upon them until they work with where we are now as individuals and societies. So yeah, someone needs to learn some shit, basically. This dark night of the soul, this purge energy, this is about someone learning a lesson. They're about to learn a lesson, and they're about to find out who in their life is good for them and who in their life isn't good for them. And this can be a good thing, but it can also be very heartbreaking. It sort of depends on how good of a job you do, first of all, and second, how what the end results are, because oftentimes spirit will say, how do I put, what, let me just say this, often it's the people closest to us that need to go. Okay, so just beware. Okay, where are we here now? Let's see. Lilith is page 89. Okay. When we start to stand up for ourselves, we are often faced with the backlash and further punishment. Lilith asks that we don't back down. Continue to push forward. In fact, you have the capacity to downright destroy those who continue to oppress you. Call upon this powerful figure of womanhood when you feel like you don't have enough strength left. Sometimes strength is just walking away from the people that you were told you were supposed to. Oh, sorry, hold on. Sometimes strength is just walking away from the people you were told you were supposed to love, or the goals and expectations others have set for you. And what did I just say? Often it's the people who are closest to you. Those are the people that are the worst for you, and sometimes you gotta walk away. So that's Lilith here. So whoever this targeted person is, they're quite powerful. It's a very powerful person. Okay, we have Pluto and we have Mercury. Pluto and Mercury. Pluto is 66 and Mercury is 52 and 66. 52 and 66. Okay. Okay, Pluto and Mercury. Pluto in a reading points to a big change coming your way. It is likely an ending of some sort. This will feel like a sudden event, but if you look deep enough into your psyche, you'll see that this was in the works for some time. This death needs to happen in order to make room for new life. The initiation of a new cycle is painful, but fighting it will just drag those feelings out. If you have been waiting for a big ending or some type of monumental change to take place, know that it will be arriving shortly. Sometimes the anticipation of knowing that something out of your control is about to happen is almost worse than the actual event. But freedom from old structures and anxiety is a relief. And in that moment, you can begin to rebuild. Okay, so there's like a major ending happening. And what did I say about this walking away from people you love? It's often the people that you love that, you know what, I'm going to put this energy in the middle because I feel like this applies to both sides of the coin here. I feel like these people over here are going to be forced to go through this. And I feel like this person here is being told that they're going to have to go through this too. They're going to find out that there's some sort of betrayal happening with the people that they care about most. And they're going to have to walk away from them. I feel like this is both sides. I feel like they're both going to have to go through this process. So Mercury. If you have been expecting news or communication about an important issue, it is right around the corner. When you receive it, be sure to logically weigh the pros and cons before sending back your answer. Due diligence is key when Mercury is involved. Aren't we going through a Mercury retrograde right now? I feel like we are, so that might be actually quite significant. Our brain is an amazing organ. It keeps the rest of our body working. It tells our heart when to beat. It makes sure we eat food and drink water, and it lets us communicate our needs. Mercury in a reading signals that you must make those needs known. Not expressing yourself leads to a buildup of anxiety. You can't expect other people to read your mind. This is a theory that we are the product of our thoughts. There is a theory that we are the product of our thoughts, that we cannot exist without them. But we know that isn't true. A person in a vegetative state exists, but they don't have the capacity to reason or to think. Thoughts can be a conscious action. Positive ones lead to a positive attitude, and negative ones lead to a negative attitude. Okay, so Spirit is saying keep your thoughts positive in order to manifest positive outcomes, because if you don't, you won't, right? So, and even though it may not seem like a positive outcome at the time when you go through this purge energy, it's necessary. It's definitely a necessary thing that you're going to be going through. Okay? Now, since this reading is about this succubus incubus energy, I feel like this is part of this purge energy. I feel like there are people in your life who are literally representational of succubus incubus energy, or they're literally sending you succubus incubus energy in order to thwart your growth, sort of take you back some steps. Or maybe the people that you have to purge out of your life are literally succubus, are literally like possessed by succubus incubus energy themselves. So, and that's, you know, to just be very like sexually promiscuous and just very very not grounded, I would say, very stuck in their root chakra energy, but not in a good way. Okay. This may have also been an energy that you've had to overcome yourself, either because people have sent it your way, or it was just one of the trials and tribulations that you had to go through in your life. Either way, ooh. As far as that's concerned, oh gosh, financial control, lack of opportunities, lost opportunities, lack of money. So these people may have in fact be sending this energy. Okay, so this might be influenced by another reading that I just watched, okay? I watched a couple now, I can't remember which one it was. But they talked about people not having the money to invest in the witchcraft to send certain negative energies, curses, hexes, spells, whatever, okay? So I feel like these people there's a stop being put to this because of the lack of money. I feel like Spirit's going to be like, okay, well, if you're not going to stop, then I'm going to stop you. So, seeing as how you're using all your money to do this, I'm just going to take all your money away, right? So, that's, again, it might be influenced by another reading, but that's what I heard in my head, okay? So, my apologies. And now we have independent wealth, success, financial stability, security, profit, and prosperity. So we have two opposite energies. Again, I feel like someone's wealth is being taken away and someone's wealth is being given to them. I feel like we have wisdom, maturity, indulgence, freedom, a thriving business. We have the world on the bottom of the deck. It's a good sign. A failure, losing, disadvantage, disgrace, being hunted, ill will. Okay. So someone, again, what did I say about being forced to look inwards? And they're going to be forced to look inwards because they might be shamed into doing so. It talks about being disgraced. I mean, oftentimes that's what happens, right? God knows I've been called out on every single one of the stupid things I've ever done. And I've had no choice but to look inward and go, is this really who you want to be? Is this really who you want to be? Look in the mirror. Tell yourself this is who you want to be. If that's fine, then that's fine. If not, then you better work on changing, girl. And let me tell you, it's a lot of work, but it's well worth it. As I am no angel, I'm not perfect, I'm not what everybody, expects. I'm just not. Now we have this Emperor energy, but right on top of the Emperor energy, we have unhappy home and family life. Dysfunctional family, broken home, lack of serenity and stability. And the Emperor stands for a fatherhood figure. Stability, protection, authority, control. So I feel like this is someone who wants to come off as having this Emperor energy. They act like they act like they love you. They act like they care. They act, one way. But at the end of the day, they are not. They are broken. They are not happy. They are very dysfunctional. And I find it funny, too, that he's sitting on a throne covered in ram's heads. I don't know why, but that just really stood out for me. So that's like a very, what would be a good word for it? Satanic, demonic energy right there. Very negative energy there. I'm just trying to appear good, but not. So someone's family might be actually targeting them. Okay. Now we have the Hierophant, a teacher. So someone who professes traditional values, conventionality, conformity, marriage, commitment, religion, beliefs, knowledge sharing, social groups, education, knowledge, beliefs, etc. What did I say before about these people are going to have to learn? But you know what? This person also, because I feel like both of them have this dark night of the soul purge energy. So they're both going to be learning new things. So this person is going to be learning what not to do, what they're going to be learning about, but they're going to be learning some hard-ass lessons, okay? But I feel like this person is going to be learning some hard-ass lessons too, and I don't think it's necessarily a lesson in what they could have done better or what they've done wrong. I think it's going to be a lesson in there's a secret that's going to come out. Something is going to come out, and they're going to find out that they were betrayed by family, possibly even their own father. Or a parent, right? On the bottom of the deck, we have the sun. We always have this positive energy on the bottom of the deck. 19, the sun, positivity, freedom, fun, success, optimism, vitality, joy. Yeah, so someone is going to find out that they have been betrayed by someone very, very close to them. Could be a parental figure. This person appears to be in a very upright energy, but appearances can be very deceiving, right? So, tell us more about this Incubus, Succubus energy, spirit. What's going on with this? Like, why? Gifts, generosity, community, assistance, support, sharing, kindness, wealth, prosperity, power, authority, control, giving and receiving, gratitude, being valued, being well paid. Someone has been paying. Someone has been paying someone to send in this Succubus, Incubus energy. Like, I really feel like that is what's been happening. And because of that, I really feel like someone has been paying for this work to be done. I feel like someone has been paying a witch, a voodoo priest, whatever, a voodoo priest, someone to do something rather dark, okay? It says community and then assistance and support right after. So I feel like maybe there's been more than one person. There's been more than one person doing this, and he's carrying the scales, which is funny because that's the scales represent justice, right? So I feel like anyone who has invested money into this is going to be going through this same energy, because it also says authority and control. So they've been trying to control someone else's energy with money. They've been paying people to do something to someone in a bid to control their energy. And I mean, if this is someone who is a natural shaman and gets prophetic dreams, that wouldn't surprise me terribly, sorry. Again, I feel like anything that was invested into this is going to come back to haunt this. I feel like these people are going to pay. And now we have we have 5, 6 of cups in reverse. Letting go of the past, focusing on the future, maturity, growing up, leaving home. Yeah. Someone is just definitely going to have to grow up and leave a lot of their, I feel like someone's just definitely going to have to leave family behind. There's going to be a lot of family that gets left behind. And now we have the Three of Swords. We have third party energy here. Third party energy here. Someone is going to have to leave home. Wow, okay, we just pulled that third energy here, and then we have bad business and financial management. Oh, look at this. Deceit, lies, trickery. Deceit, lies, trickery, cheating, theft, underhanded, dishonest, dangerous, and risky behavior. Enemy masquerading as a friend. Spying, lack of conscience. Strategy, resourceful, flexible, and escaping interconnection. Then we have bad investments, right? So bad investments and financial management, not finishing what you started. And then we have heartbreak, betrayal, and loneliness. So someone from your past, possibly someone who had you in a third-party situation, was doing you dirty behind your back, and they were paid to do so. And they've paid someone else to do so, and they made a very bad investment, because they're going to be in a very bad energy soon. They're going to be lonely, they're going to be sad, they're going to be unhappy, they're going to be grieving, so someone in their family might actually pass. Confusion, alienation, so everyone's just going to walk away from them, again with this being humiliated, this public humiliation kind of energy. Distraction, ill health, conflict, and disillusion. Wow, so they're going to be surrounded by conflict, and they're going to have health issues. Damn. Okay, so again with this Pentacles in reverse, like God is stripping them of their abundance. That is for darn sure. They're going to be forced. I really feel like there's going to be some sort of public, like, outing of these people that's going to, that's where this alienation, being left alone, being forced into this dark night of the soul energy, learning lessons, all this energy is going to come from. So they're sending in Jezebel spirits to try and, I guess, lower the frequency of a chosen one. Ooh. Karma is going to be served to them vis-a-vis another woman. Seduction, lies, strictness, disorganization, prudish, moralistic persons who try to impose their values on others. The Queen of Wands. This might be that witch. This might be that witch. This Queen of Wands in the reverse. Maybe she's the third party, that person who had you in this third party situation. Or maybe she's someone that they paid to do these things. Either way, this is not good. Oh, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? The Tower. That's definitely, oh my God, look at this. Tower and conflict. Look at this. Insurmountable problems. The 3 cards at the bottom of the deck. We had the Tower, we have conflict, and then we have the, what is it, burden. So insurmountable problems, flogging a dead horse, duty-bound, resigned to fate. And we have conflict, fighting, arguments, rows, disagreements, struggle, disobedience, being defensive, territorial, assertive, temper, clashing, aggression, all that has to do with fighting. And then we have chaos, destruction, sudden upheaval, trauma, unexpected change, disaster, pain, divorce, abuse, violence, bankruptcy, and natural disasters. This is all that they have to look forward to because of what they have done, including this witch, because despite the fact that she may have been lied to in order that she do this stuff, she should have known better. She should have read the energy before she friggin' did it. And everything that you put out, you have to be willing to take it back. That's why I don't do negative spell work of any kind. Like, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Oh, the Fool. Foolishness, fear of the unknown, impulsiveness, poor judgment, risk, naivete, and inexperience. So yeah. So we have a Fool, we have a Queen of Wands, we have an Emperor, we have a Page. So we have some young energies in here, we have some older energies in here, we definitely have family energies in here, we definitely have an ex energy in here, or ex's energies in here. Knight of Swords in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Again with this Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. God. Look at this. And we also have the Two of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Disharmony, disconnection, imbalance. Look at this. This is insane. Okay, what do we have any more news for this targeted person over here? This natural shaman person who gets these dream messages. Oh yeah, okay. And what did I say? We have this Knight of Cups energy, okay? Someone's coming in with a proposal. They're going to appear to be a grounded male who's successful, wealthy. They provide you security. But really, they're a dark magician. So we have these two energies hiding behind this, right? So they want to appear like this, but this is who they really are. Wow. Okay, so someone might be sending in someone to... This might be, it might be a feminine energy that's being targeted. And someone might be sending in a masculine to screw with you, basically. Or they might have already sent these people in. They sent someone in who seemed like they were on the up and up, seemed like they were doing well with their life, seemed like they were successful, etc., etc. But then this person turned out to be a dark magician, like a not very good person. So we have Queen of Wands in reverse and the Magician in the reverse. That's a male and a female magician. Ace of Swords, freaking truth on that one. But it came out in the reverse, so it is the truth. But these people don't have any ideas, any intellectual ability. These people are not very smart, in other words. These people are not very smart. They're hostile. They're not very smart. Some of them might be naive. But they're out of ideas. I really feel like it's time's up for these people. Yeah, and then what do we have at the bottom of the deck? What did I say about Spirit taking away all of their money? If you're going to spend your money on spell work, we'll just take it away. Right? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? I'm not going to ask anymore because you always just give me the messages you want to give me. I don't want to hear about it, so. Anything else that you have to say, Spirit? Anything else? Give it another couple shuffles, and if that's it, that's it. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, High Priestess. Okay, so whoever you are, this is definitely a female that's being targeted. Whoever you are a High Priestess, which explains why you are so powerful. You have spiritual insight and you have an inner knowing. You already know who's doing this to you, or you have a feeling. You have I can never say this word, esoteric knowledge, wisdom. Things yet to be revealed. Spirit guides, discovering your truth. Yeah. Like I said, there's a secret about to come out. There's something is about to come out that you don't know yet. It might come in the form of a dream, or it might come in the 3D. But either way, you're about to find out something. You're about to find out something. You're about to find out something very soon. Now we have, let me see, what numbers do we have out here? We have the number 1, the number 16. I'm pulling up all these cards. We have the number 5. We have the number 2. Your birthday could be 1, 16, 5, and 2. So you could be born on January 16th, January 5th, or January 2nd. You could also be born May 2nd, May 5th. Or sorry, May 2nd or May 1st. You could also be born in February 5th or February 1st. Let's see, then we have the 16. Could be born February 16th, May 16th, or January 16th, or just be born on the 16th of a month. And then we have the number 4, so you could be born in April. You could be born April 1st, April 5th, April 2nd, April 16th. And that's all we have. Or you could just be born in the month of April, in the month of February, in the month of January, or in the month of May. Okay. This is some pretty crazy energy we picked up on. This is a whole community of people who are behind, who are attacking someone, or were attacking someone, who are now about to be attacked again. I just heard that hunted energy, like hunted, hunters becoming the hunted, is what I just heard. So, yeah, so look forward to that. I don't know what to say about that. I hope that's not your energy, because that's never good. Especially because Spirit has already said that whoever it is not protected. They are not being protected from whatever it is that is coming their way. And I've said this a million freaking times. I'm going to keep on freaking saying it. If you're going to dish it out, you better bloody well be willing to put up with it coming right back to you, because that's what happens when it comes to magic most of the time. The energy comes back. Why? Because that's what energy does. It expands, it multiplies, and then it goes back to what sent it. Why? Because what you put out is what you attract. It's one of the laws of the universe. I mean, even quantum physics agrees on that. Well, agrees with that one. That's practically Newtonian. Like, hello. Don't put it out there if you don't want it back. Just saying. Okay, see if the angels have any last comments on this, and then we'll stop this reading. Okay, angels, do you have anything else to add to this unlikely? We have a peaceful resolution is unlikely. Alrighty then. A peaceful resolution is unlikely. Yep. What did I say about judgment has been called? I think God is tired of waiting for people to make the right decisions. I actually posted this in a dream download message I posted earlier. I talked about judgment has been called on someone, and they're out of time. God is tired of waiting for them to make the right decisions, to make the right choices, to do the right thing. And now they have to live with the consequences of their actions. They're out of time to do the right thing.